everyone, welcome back to Lori's Kitchen. Today we're going to make one of my family's favorite recipes in the Instapot. It's pork back ribs. It takes about half the time that it used to take us when we cook it in the oven on a low and slow temperature to make them so tender, and they just come out amazing. These are really the family favorites, one of the family favorites. So come on along with me and let's get cooking.
Let's get started with the list of ingredients. First, we need 2 cups of apple cider or apple juice, some barbecue sauce, we like Sweet Baby Ray's, some apple cider vinegar, your Instapot of course, some liquid smoke, and I have this pork rub I found at Ralph's. It's called Kroger pork rub. I decided to use it this time. And then about 4 to 5 pounds of pork back ribs, baby back ribs, or just pork back ribs. Now it's time to generously coat each side of the ribs with our pork rub. Let's go ahead and get started adding our ingredients into the Instapot. As you can see, I have the trivet at the bottom of my pot. That's a trivet that came with the pot. I just added 2 cups of apple juice to the bottom. I'm now adding 1 tablespoon of liquid smoke and a 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar. In advance, how shaky this next scene is. I don't have a tripod for my camera, so I just wanted to apologize in advance. But what I'm doing now is taking the coated ribs and I'm standing them up with the thickest side down in the pot on the trivet so they can all fit inside. Again, this is about a slab and a half of ribs, which is about 4 to 5 pounds. So I'm standing them all up so they're all in a vertical fashion. Now that we have the ribs in our pot, it's time to put on the Instapot lid, close it securely, and ensure that the venting is to seal. We're now going to press the meat button, which is for 20 minutes, and it will begin. As soon as it goes to the word on, then you know it's coming to pressure. Okay, after about a 15-minute natural release, I did a quick release to release the rest of the pressure, and now I'm removing the ribs from the Instapot onto a foil-lined baking sheet. This baking sheet is going to be the place where I put on the sauce and put it under the broiler for the final touches. I'm setting my broiler to high and getting ready to put the sauce on my ribs. I like to put the sauce on the bottom side of my ribs first, so I'm flipping them all over. I didn't think of this when I first took it out of the Instapot, but so I'm flipping them over so I can put the sauce on the bottom part first. Once the bottom side of the ribs are completely coated, I flip them over and coat the top side, the more meatier portion of the ribs, and get them ready to put in the broiler. I'll put these in the broiler for just about 4 or 5 minutes and just get it bubbly and crispy on the top. After broiling for about 5 minutes, you pull it out of the oven, and as you can see, some of the barbecue sauce has caramelized and the ribs are ready to go. In my opinion and the family's opinion, you can never have enough barbecue sauce, so we try to put it on as generously as possible. As you can see, the meat is pulling off the bones, which is exactly how we want it. And there you have it, the Instapot pork ribs. I hope you enjoyed my recipe. If you did, give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button for future videos. Thank you.